Do 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 do. Dee 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 do. Dee 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 dee. Hey, how you doing? It's your boy Big Bacon. Bacon stacks to the max. Get your pork up, pick your fork up. That one's for you, Ninja. Today we're going to be looking at the Star Wars Black Series. I believe this is the Rise of Skywalker Rey. The one that came with Dio, who apparently I bagged separately. So he will get his own review. Uh, so, sit tight and enjoy the show. So, as we always do, we're going to start by looking at the accessories. We're going to look at the figure, check the articulation, gear her up, and try to get her to stand on the shelf. So, she comes with a single shoulder backpack done in this kind of off-white color. A little bit of silver paint detail there on the buckle. Sculpt-wise, it looks good. Silver on the adjuster there as well. Paint, I mean, it's minimal paint, so it's hard to mess it up, but somehow Hasbro typically does, but this time they didn't. She comes with the Solo Blaster. Not Han Solo's blaster. The blaster she was given to by Han Solo. Given to her by Han Solo. Basic sculpt. Beautiful metallic silver paint on it. Nice paint application here on the grip. You can see, I mean, it's got some detail to it. It's actually a nice looking piece. And we have the not a Skywalker blade. So, yeah. Blue blade, which is cloudy for some reason. Metallic silver paint on the hilt. You see a couple of things that look like the Skywalker lightsaber, but there's a lot that's just wrong. A little bit of paint there on the activation switch. A little bit of paint here on this circuit board piece, but then they've got this odd leather looking strap across the middle, and half the black isn't even on it. So I don't know what to make of that. She barely wants to stand for me. Looking at the face sculpt, it's close to Daisy Ridley. Hair, I mean, the hair is beautifully sculpted. Some sort of wash or dark wash would have, dry brush, something, would have really made all this detail stand out, but a little bit of paint issue here around the ear, kind of sloppy. Paint actually comes down onto the ear on this side. And then there's a very, very high shininess to the part of the face. She's wearing this kind of off-white capri pants. Very short sleeve shirt with a deep V cut. And then somebody toilet papered her. There's a hood on the back, sculpted in. So, yeah, this toilet paper looking strapping, loose on this end, comes up, over, across, back down the back, loops down here, comes across this side, comes down, and then it drops down in the back. It's one long piece of toilet paper. She's got a leather strap on right bicep, some wraps along the forearms, leather bracelet on the left hand. She has a leather belt, which is painted on very badly. I mean, you can see all sorts of paint issues all the way along the belt. It does have a drop-down thigh holster with its own strap. It is glued into place, which does affect, articulation, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then she's got her gray hypoallergenic Uggs. Quarter boots, whatever you want to call them. Articulation. Head is on a Can't tell if it's a ball. Yeah, it's a dumbbell joint. So she will look up this far, which is eye level. She'll look down that far. She's got some good tilt. Beautiful tilt. And some rotation. Arms will eventually hinge up to 90 degrees. This entire figure, I mean, listen to this on my desk. The entire thing is very hard. Like, there's no give to it at all, which has me frightened that trying to move anything is just going to snap brittle plastic. Single jointed elbow comes up to slightly more than 90. There's a rotation at that elbow. Hands rotate, horizontal hinging on the left, vertical on the right. So, vertical on a lightsaber hand, I'll give him credit for that much. Got a waist ball, hulas. Allows her to lean back that far. Lean forward this virtually none. I guess there's a little bit in there. Problem is when you lean back real far, you get this really ugly, same thing with the side-to-side tilt. I mean, good range to it, but rotation. Legs kick out. Legitimately this far. So on the one leg stand test, that's less than 90. That's close to 45. And the issue is, this thing is not lightweight. It is not soft. It's an anchor pushing down. And same thing with this holster that's pinned on this leg. You've got a thigh cuff rotation, but this one is once again restricted by that holster. Moves freely here. Double jointed, pinless, or nope, not pinless. Double jointed pinned knee. If you can get the other pin to articulate. There we go. She can theoretically kick her own ass, but she's binding on this toilet paper. And my children are outside of the bunker screaming. Okay, there is no boot cut. Foot will hinge back that far, forward that far, front facing pen for rocker. So one of the big issues anytime I get a figure is getting it to stand. It seems like any way I adjust the ankles is too far one way or another. So, looks like this goes on this way. A little bit of a lift here will allow it to... You know what? That doesn't seem right to me. I may have done it wrong. I know. Somebody of my infinite wisdom. Making a mistake is unfathomable, but... Just bear with me on this one. Yeah, it's been a while since this figure has been displayed on my shelf. Okay, yeah, that's better. You get that hood up. Get that strap into place. And then it just kind of sits low on the back. The weapon does holster into the holster. And because she has no peg hole and there's no peg on the weapon, she will be holding the lightsaber. The one that she does not deserve. Now there is no butterfly joint. But you can nearly get her to dual wield it, dual hand it. That's the word I was looking for, not dual wield. She would need a second weapon for that. So, so there we have her. What do you say we take a moment and get her up on the shelf? Alright, Chewbacca, 3PO, whichever one wants to do it, just pop her with a bowcaster. There you have her. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.